Well, she spoke about individual women and living your best, that fashion is about more than how you dress. And that's my philosophy as well.
So. I created a fashion tailoring course for workforce development. And when I started telling the students, look, in about a year, we're going to have a real, college program. I want you guys to know about it, go through the enroll. I mean, I can't tell you how many students literally would cry and say, I can't believe somebody really believes in me.
Make an investment in themselves, investment in confidence, investment in success.
I can so relate to what you were saying, because once you start to see, even posting my pictures on the blog, once I did it, I was like, I know. Powerful, informative, real freedom.
But my father came over my house like 10 o'clock at night, and I opened the door, and he has the cover of, I should have that one up there. I'll try to bring it up. He had Us magazine. I literally opened the door up, and he's like, Stephany, I think you should read this. See, Beyonce, she lost 25 pounds doing whatever, like that. I'm like, I literally said, are you kidding me? And I shut the door. I'm like, I can't believe you. 10 o'clock at night, you come to my house and tell me how I should pick up this issue of Us magazine, to lose 25 pounds like Beyonce did. So I was so angry. I blogged. I'm like, I'm going to tell everybody. So I blogged about that night. I blogged about how often we as women or women in general, are told what we should look like, and how often we have low self-esteem because of sometimes our family members, or sometimes our husbands, or our, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, and literally because of media and what the media tells us we're supposed to look like. So I found a picture of, I scoured the internet, I found a cover that my dad was talking about. I put that up there, and I talked about what my father had just done. I think that's the most personal I ever got. And then, and of course I found out later, my brother's like, did you know Stephany blogged about you the other day? My father's not online, so he'll never see it. He's like, oh, she did? Right. But I ended up finding a picture of Snoop, the rapper, and and I didn't know this picture existed. There's a photograph of him with a woman on each side. Both of them have these sheer tops on so you can see their breasts, and have a chain from their neck. He's holding the chains like this, as literally as if they're dogs, like a leash, like that. And so I have this cover of Us magazine, and then I also show a photo of me, because I just produced Howard University's alumni fashion show, and at the end of the fashion shows when I produce them, and that was a really big one, there was about 600 people there. I come out and I bow, and I go back in, and I bow with my son, because he modeled in it too. And I say to my viewers or my readers, I said, look what happened with this photo, with this magazine. Look at this shot of Snoop and these women and what he's doing. What does that say to us? And look at this photo of me bowing. Does it look like I'm overweight? And in other words, trying to get people to think, And so in doing that, I started getting more and more and more comments from women who have felt the same way, who've been through the same experiences. So it kind of, I have to admit, sometimes I haven't been blogging as regularly as I mean to all the time. But I've been realizing that not only can it definitely attract business, which for me it really has, and I can practically guarantee you that it will, if you do it right. But it's also become kind of a personal journey in a way, But I have to be careful because when I'm pissed off, I have to make sure to blog, You're students in the first fashion merchandising program, so you're receiving the first certificates and the first scholarships today. So it's just an incredible occasion. In addition to the fact that you all participated in seminars and workshops, sometimes until 8 o'clock at night, maybe almost 9 o'clock, and you were able to see realistically how you could take your career and what you're learning inside the classroom and participate and make it involve what you've learned and incorporate it directly into the real world and into your careers. So I think it was an incredible opportunity, and I'm so glad that the Gap approached CCDC, and then CCDC decided to partner this way, because I think it's just really, really opened up a lot of doors for you guys. I want you to remember to add this to your resume. It's just really great to see the Gap having done this and been founded, I don't know, 70-something. And now, you know, to come to this point, see this finally happen. So I'm really, really proud of you guys and very honored to have been involved and very, 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 very pleased with everyone who participated. So thank you very much.